Welcome to the Revolution. I'm your host, JR Stewart, and today we're going to discuss whether Black lives truly matter. Hello, welcome to the Revolution. I'm your host, JR Stewart, and today we are discussing Black Lives Matter. And we've seen the protest, at least I have, and I'm trying to understand. Truly I am. I've talked to several of my friends, some are liberals, some are progressives. I'm not sure what the difference is, to be totally honest. To try to understand the whole Black Lives Matter movement concept. And I think I have somewhat of an understanding of what's at play. Actually, I know exactly what's at play. I wasn't really seeking information from friends to understand what was at play. I wanted to understand from their perspective what they thought was at play, because I know what's at play here. So let's talk about Black lives and whether they matter or not. When Black kids have to attend inferior schools, do Black lives matter at that point? Where are the protests to do something about the schools? Our schools are run by Democrats. They've run the school system into the ground. You've heard me say this on my video blogs before. This is nothing new. Democrats, progressive liberals, centrists, moderates, whatever they call them themselves, it doesn't matter. They're not conservatives. They're not like me. They're not a conservative Republican. They're not a Tea Party member. They have run the inner city schools into the ground. What they try to pass off as an education in the inner city is a joke. Black kids are graduating high school 3 grade levels behind. Do Black lives matter when we allow this to happen? Black on black crime is out of control. We don't seem to care. Hundreds every week are dying. Black people by the hands of other black people. 12% of the population, and we lead the nation in murders. Most of those murders are against black people. Do Black lives matter? I hear people say, well, this is really about getting white people to understand what they're doing to us. What are they doing to us? Let's see. If you look at white on black crime, black on white crime, white people are the victims 80% of the time between whites and blacks in interracial crimes. Really, if you just look at the numbers of who committing crimes against whom, really white people should be out on the street saying white lives matter. Because no one protests when a black person kills a white person. Doesn't make the news. Well, Fox may talk about it. But otherwise, it's not going to make the news. No one cares. And it's interesting that, I think his name is O'Malley, governor from Maryland, gave a speech over the weekend, maybe 2 weekends ago, and oh boy, he made the cardinal sin of saying Black lives matter, white lives matter, all lives matter. He had to walk it back and apologize for saying white lives matter and all lives matter. He had to walk it back. He had to apologize. When that happened, that's when it became clear to me what this is all about. See, I couldn't accept the explanation anymore from my friends because they don't know what they're talking about. When he apologized for saying all lives matter, it became abundantly clear what this is about. This is about politics. And Vladimir Schultz probably called him up and said, look, don't you ever, never, ever, ever say white lives matter or all lives matter ever again until after the 2016 election. Don't say it. Don't bring it up. Don't say it. The only lives that matter right now are black lives. Why? Oh, well, I'm going to tell you why, in case you're curious. You see, in 2010, when Republicans took back the House, I heard Democrats crying, black folks, please come out and vote. Come to the polls. On the day of the election, come to the polls and vote. Get anything they can do to get black folks to come out and vote for them. Black people had no reason to vote for them and support them. Democrats haven't done anything for black people. They haven't created jobs in your community. They haven't helped you improve your community. They consider releasing drug dealers. Obama just released a bunch of them and has planned to release thousands more before he leaves office. Eric Holder and Loretta Lynch are working on sentencing guidelines. You know, to do what they can to reduce the time of drug dealers and sitting in federal prisons. To release them back into your community, back in your neighborhood. What are they going to do when they get back? Let's examine that. Realistically, I'm slinging dope. I'm out here on the corner slinging dope. I get busted. I'll get busted with crack cocaine. Mandatory federal sentencing guidelines apply for applicable. Barack Obama comes along, now he wants to let me out of prison. Okay, appreciate that, Barack, dog. Hey man, you cool with me? I'm a felon, so I can't vote. Oh, but Democrats, they're working on that. They want to fix that where, you know, at some point they're going to come back and address the whole voting thing for ex-cons. But what is he going to do? What does he learn in prison? Well, he got a chance to talk to other drug dealers. See, when he goes back, when he's released, he can't go back and sling dope on the corners anymore. No, he's a veteran now. You know, he has to be a lieutenant or a captain. He has to move up in the organization. He can't just go back to being a street thug. Prison is a sort of a rite of passage and training program. This is how you move up in the drug trade in prison. So you're going to release the drug dealers to come back and sell drugs in my community. And you consider that progress. You're doing something for me. How sick is that? How sick is that? We have the worst schools in the nation, in the inner city, that the black kids have to attend. Barack doesn't send his girls to an inner city school. He doesn't. No, he wouldn't dare. Because he wants to give his kids a chance to be successful in life. Well, do black lives matter then? Do black kids not have a right? A birthright by being American citizens to a decent education, a good education. Do black lives matter for our kids? Do they matter enough for us to fix the schools? Honestly not. Because I don't see black people protesting about how bad the schools are. The only time I see black folks protesting, rioting, tearing up businesses that employ people in their communities is when a white person kills a black person. White lives don't matter because black people killing white folks is not news at all. And obviously the lives of our kids don't matter because we allow them to go to inferior schools and get an inferior education. And they have to come out here and compete globally. Well, okay, let's forget about the kids. Let's talk about the babies. Planned Parenthood has been in the news lately. Planned Parenthood was founded by a lady named Margaret Sanger. Now, what amazes me is that I have black folks that can tell me, if I mention some day last month, the 15th of June, they can tell me exactly what time Jay-Z took a crap, how many sheets of toilet paper he used to wipe his ass. So much useless information our folks are retaining and keeping up with. But now, when it comes to the political party that we support and vote, no knowledge, no history whatsoever. Ignorant. Or, as they say in my old neighborhood, Bonton, Texas, ignorant. Just ignorant. There's a difference between ignorant and ignorant. See, ignorant just means a lack of knowledge. We're all ignorant about certain things. Nobody knows everything. Although I think I come close. But ignorant, it means something totally different, believe it or not. Ignorant really means that you are willfully stupid. You are willfully lacking information. Not that you just don't know. You don't want to know. This is where we are. We don't want to know about the Democratic Party and how skanky it is. I've been telling you in my video blogs, from the very first one to now, and I'm going to continue to tell you because it's true, how skanky the Democratic Party is, how much dirt they've done to black people. I have a little brother that when we have these discussions, he's like, oh, well, that was the past. You know, now the Democratic Party is no, they're not. The Democratic Party supports Planned Parenthood to the tune of $500 million of our public money, dollars every year. Planned Parenthood was started and founded by a lady named Margaret Sanger. Take 5 seconds, go to Google, type in the name Margaret Sanger. Look at her history. She's a racist and segregationist. She had a program called the Negro Program where she did her best to sterilize as many black women as she could. Because she said there are certain people that shouldn't have babies. Weeds, as she put them. The weeds have to be taken care of in society. This is the founder of Planned Parenthood. There's a reason why 80% of the Planned Parenthood locations are in the black community. The black community. Why? I'm sorry, why not put them in the Asian community? Do they not have babies? Oh, I'm sorry, why not put them in the Jewish community? Hispanic community? Arabs? 80% are in the black community. We're 12% of the population. We account for 35 to 40% of the abortions every year. Planned Parenthood kills 100,000 black babies every year. And these are the people that our young girls go to for advice about whether to keep their babies or not. An organization that's been found to sell body parts illegally. They have a vested interest in aborting your baby in a later stage so they can get the heart, the lungs, the liver, and they sell them, which is against the law. It's against the law to even harvest body parts in that fashion. And the Democratic Party supports Planned Parenthood. They defended, Hillary Clinton defended it, Barack Hussein Obama defends Planned Parenthood. That whole party does. And they kill 100,000 black babies every year. This is the same party that supports illegal immigration. I'm sorry, does not black infants matter? Do their lives not matter? I thought black lives matter. I thought that was a slogan. Why not doesn't the lives of the black infant, of the unborn, does their life matter? And when they are born and go to school, those children, do their lives matter? Why is it the only lives that matter in the black community are the ones who die at the hands of a white person? Which is a very small number. It's not, people, I hear, these nuts on MSNBC and CNN, they describe it as though black people are being hunted down, like Cecil over there in Africa, who just died, unfortunately. Let's take a moment for Cecil. Black people are not being hunted down by white people. The reality is black people kill more whites than whites kill blacks. So, but we're talking about whether black lives matter. But yet, black people don't fight for their kids to get a good education. They don't fight for the unborn. They allow Planned Parenthood to come set up shop in their communities and kill babies by the 100,000 black babies a year are killed by Planned Parenthood. And then they sell the body parts off. They don't even give you some of the money after they sell the body parts of your child, unborn. And then we have the black father. Many of them in prison. Won't work. Everybody trying to be a pimp, big pimping. Talking about how bad things are. Do the lives of your children matter enough for you to get a job and work for them? Put a roof over their head, provide some leadership? Some direction? The black woman has been raising babies by herself. She's mother and father. I hear black men say, well, the black woman is you're too masculine, too many male children. Well, what do you expect when she's mother and father? The black man hadn't been around to be father to these children. Do black lives matter enough for you to be involved with your children's lives, for you to work, take care of them, be responsible? Do black lives matter enough for you to do something about the schools? Stop letting Democrats run your schools into the ground. Give Republicans a chance to run your school. Give the Tea Party a chance to run your schools. And just see if things get better. I know you've been brainwashed to believe that Republicans are against you. They're not. Let me tell you what Republicans are against. Republicans are against illegal immigration because they take jobs away from people. And let me see. Who has the highest unemployment rate in America? Oh yeah, black people. Who supports illegal immigration? Democrats. President Obama won't even deport them, even when they commit crimes in America. He said, well, we got to save that plane ticket, for those who commit, serious crimes. The case in San Francisco, that illegal immigrant had committed many serious crimes. Entered the country illegally 5 different times, broke our laws, still came back in, still protected by San Francisco as a sanctuary city, giving them cover from the federal government. It wouldn't matter because Obama's not going to deport him anyway. Criminal record or not, he's not going to do it. So do black lives matter enough for our government to enforce the laws, to not have people come here and take jobs away from black people who need the jobs? We have the highest unemployment rate in America. We can't afford to give jobs away. And then even legal immigration. Republicans have recognized that even legal immigration needs to be scaled back. We allow too many people to come here on visas who take jobs away from Americans. Many of those are black. Because we still, once again, black people have the highest unemployment rate in America. Until our numbers are where the Jews are, where white people are, where Asians are, we can't afford to give away good paying jobs to other people. I'm sorry, we just can't. Black people need those jobs. Black people should be given first shot at those jobs. So Republicans are against illegal immigration, and we're certainly for scaling back legal immigration until American citizens, especially those who need jobs, like those in the black community, are employed. Once we have healthy employment across the board, then we can be generous and allow some people to come in and work in America. Republicans are against Planned Parenthood. We've been trying to shut that place down for years. Oh, JR, that's about a woman's right to choose. Choose what? A woman has the right to choose birth control. We give it away. Birth control now, I think, is free for women. So you can get free birth control. There's no reason for you to be pregnant. Oh, well, Jim, what about rape and incest? Rape and incest, really? The 100,000 black babies killed every year because of rape and incest? That's what you want me to believe? Oh, Jimmy, you got to have an exception. What's the exception? Here's my rule. Here's my exception. I'm okay, kind of, with a woman aborting a pregnancy. Oh my God, a far right-winger saying he support abortion. Yes, I do. Because there's a point when cells are dividing, that's been a fertilized egg. It's hard to tell a human cell from that of a fruit fly that's developing also. I hear some skilled chemists have a hard time figuring this out. So at the point that you're just a lump of cells that are dividing, I can hold my nose and stomach an abortion at that point. You take in the morning after pill or the morning after pill, however you want to do it. But at the point that there's a heartbeat, boom, 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 it is no-go. None whatsoever. And I don't care if that's week 3 or 4. I don't know when the heart develops and starts beating for an embryo. But when there is a heartbeat, you are no longer an embryo as far as I'm concerned. You are a human life. That's how I determine human life, when there's a heartbeat. And if you take an ultrasound or listen and there's a heartbeat, no abortion, none. That would be my rule. But how long does it take if you were a victim of rape and incest for you to figure out that you don't want, and that you're pregnant, and that you don't want the baby? You know, we have this 20-week rule. 20 weeks is 5 months. You're telling me it takes 5 months for someone to figure out they don't want to be pregnant after they've been raped or a victim of incest? This is stupid and ridiculous. So Republicans are against Planned Parenthood. We've been trying to get rid of that baby-killing front for years. 100,000 black babies that are killed every year. We would love to see those kids have an opportunity to grow up and be productive citizens, to go to good schools, to get a good quality education, and have a chance to achieve the American dream. This is what we want. This is what we fight for. To be able to come out of the educational system and get a good job and take care of yourself, take care of family. This is what we want. We don't want to see jobs taken away by illegal immigrants. We didn't want jobs taken away from legal immigrants at the numbers that they're being taken away right now. This is what Republicans are for. This is what we fight for. And so when silly black people say the Republican Party is against black people, if we are against you, then who's for you? The Democratic Party, who run your schools into the ground and won't do anything to fix them? They resist every opportunity to fix the schools. Barack Hussein Obama, the first thing he did as president was to kill the voucher program for inner city kids in D.C. who were using those vouchers to go to a private school and get a good education. It allowed some kids to escape and get out of that public school system, which is a sewer in D.C. No one wants to send their kids to a D.C. public school. If those schools are so great, Obama would send his kids there. He doesn't. And D.C. public schools are no different than most inner city public schools. They're terrible. No one moves to the inner city to put their kids in these terrible schools. And black folks are just trapped. No jobs, can't move out, kids can't get a good education, and the president and the Democrats want to release drug dealers back into your community. Oh boy, that's going to really encourage economic development. People are going to invest in your community when there's a bunch of drug dealers. Yes, right. Do you see how that party works to keep you in the condition that you're in? You want to know why the black condition is what it is? Look at the party that's running. Look at the people that runs it and the party that they represent. That's all you have to know. So this is all about politics. Black Lives Matter is about politics. The Democrats have nothing for 2016 to run on. See, in 2014, when you didn't come out and vote for them, help them keep the Senate, when they lost the Senate, they're really desperate now. What are we going to do? Black folks are not coming out to support us. Hillary Clinton's in trouble. Oh my God, we can't. Republicans are going to take over if we don't start getting black folks to come out and vote. They have nothing. What they do have, they have something now though, they have Black Lives Matter. And so you will see Hillary at some point making campaign commercials talking about Black Lives Matter. And she's the one that recognizes that Black Lives Matter. And she's going to do something about it. Even though her party is the one that caused all of your misery. This is a joke thinking that the Democratic Party is going to do something about the black condition. What a joke. That's laughable. The people that caused your misery have no interest whatsoever in fixing the problem. If they were going to fix the problem, they would have fixed it already. They have no desire whatsoever. And then black people fall into the trap. Here we are, this smoke screen, once again. Confederate flags, white cops killing black people, Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, hands in the air, don't shoot, which is a lie. All these fake movements. Now Black Lives Matter. It's all to get you to the polls, to motivate you to get out, to get the vote out. Because they have nothing else whatsoever to sell you. Racism, white racism, Republican racism, the Tea Party is against you. The Tea Party doesn't run your neighborhood. They don't run your schools. When they do, then you come back and you talk to me about the Tea Party doing something to your kids. Right now, the only people doing something to your kids to harm them is the Democratic Party. The only people doing something to your community to harm it is the Democratic Party. Releasing drug dealers back into your community? That's helping you? Really? How sick is that? So, no, black lives don't matter to Democrats. Black babies don't matter to Democrats. Black children don't matter to Democrats. Black jobs don't matter to Democrats. Black community doesn't matter to Democrats. Doesn't matter to Barack Hussein Obama, doesn't matter to Hillary Clinton, or any of the other Democrats. Blabbermouth Schultz, the Black Sellout Caucus. Doesn't matter to any of those folks. They haven't done anything to fix your condition. Every election, they come with their charge of racism. That's all they have to offer you. Get you all upset, get you all worked up. George Bush now signing hate crime legislation was like killing my daddy all over again. Son, the man who killed your father down in Jasper, Texas, already had the death penalty. George Bush signed a warrant for him to be put to death. We don't need any more laws on top of that. He was already being put to death. Voting for Republicans means that you're voting for more church burnings. The Democratic Party, is the founder of the KKK. These are people who burn churches, who burn crosses in your yard and in the churchyard. This is laughable. That we look to the Democratic Party to protect us and to provide guidance for us, when they are the culprits. They are the cause of the black condition being what it is. This is a joke that you turn to that party over and over and over again. It saddens me when I see silly black folk, ignorant black folks. I'm a Democrat and proud of it. Negro, you obviously just don't know. You don't have a clue. And you were ignorant because you haven't lifted one finger to try to educate yourself. It's not like the history of the Democratic Party is not readily available at your fingertips. You can figure out what time Jay-Z had a crap last week, what the Desperate Housewives are doing, what this basketball player, this athlete is doing, what they had for lunch. But yet you can't take a moment out for something that's important, which party to support, and to try to figure out who's on your side and who's against you. If you just want to be that uneducated, that uninformed, then no, you're not just ignorant, you're ignorant. Listen, I want to thank you for watching my video blog, allowing me to get my little rant on. I'm doing everything I can to educate as many of my people as possible. I really am. I don't do this for money. There's no money in this. It takes time to edit the videos, cut the bloopers out, upload it to YouTube, to Facebook. I do this because I truly want to make a difference in the black community. I really want black people to open their eyes up and see what I see. To see just how much damage that party has done to black people historically and continue to do. That party, the Democratic Party, liberals, progressives, centrists, moderates, and some Republicans. We have our share of liberal Republicans. We're doing everything we can to get them out. Speaker Boehner is one of them, doing what we can to get rid of them. Mitch McConnell, another one. Leadership position within the Republican Party, rhinos. So we will deal with that over time. It's going to take time to purge them out of our party. The closet Democrats, closet liberals, but that's our problem. But historically, Republicans have been on the side of black people and continue to be on their side. Continue to fight for your interests. We don't run around and pat ourselves in the back and talk about all that we do. I do, because obviously black people are not informed and educated about these things. So I do my best to bring this awareness, to increase your awareness, to bring this to your attention. But I need your help. I really do. Take some time out. You don't have to believe what I'm saying. The things that I cover in my video blog, all I ask is you take a few minutes, go to Google, Google these things, learn for yourself the truth, and then make a decision. Then come back and talk to me. If I'm wrong about anything, you can find me on Facebook, you can find me on YouTube, post a comment. I'll respond. I promise you I will. And, you know, if we need to chat one-on-one in a private setting or a public, it doesn't matter to me. You know, if you think I'm wrong about something, please let me know. But the truth is on my side. God is on my side. And who's more noble? Me, the person who does his best to tell you the truth and bring you the truth. Or those lying Democrats, Barack Hussein, Obama included, who lied to you and do everything they can to keep you down. Releasing drug dealers back into your community is not helping you whatsoever. My father was a drug dealer. I told you guys. I've shared that with you. I have no love whatsoever for drug dealers. I don't care how many years they sit in prison. I don't. For the destruction that they do and cause, how much crime is created around the drug trade, the drug business. Lives are destroyed. I don't care if they sit there in prison and rot all their life. I just don't care. And releasing them back into the black community is not doing black folks any favor. It really isn't. It's hurting the black community. But then that's the goal. To hurt the community, hurt our kids with failing schools, hurt our unborn babies through Planned Parenthood and through abortions, take jobs away from black men who need them to take care of their families by supporting illegal immigration, keeping the crime rate high in the black community to keep people from investing there and creating jobs, which now creates more stress. It feeds on itself. You see how that works? Your community can't grow because you've been overrun by crime. It's hard to get business to invest in a high crime area. It really is. So anyway, that has been my video blog for this week. I know I went a little long, and I want to appreciate the support that some of you have given. Please share the video if you can. Even if you don't trust what I'm saying, take some time out to Google it, do your own research, then come back and holler at me. We'll have an interesting conversation at that point, once you have some historical information to base your conclusions on. If I'm wrong about something, I can make adjustments if you can prove it to me. Anyway, this is The Revolution. Thank you once again. I'm your host, JR Stewart.